And Techie's gas.
Alright, so I'm guessing for bans we're gonna do Troll and Sniper. Because fuck Troll and
Yeah,
Sniper.
probably usual.
Do you think there's
Bans.
any sort of targeted? We've got Japple Lamau. He's pretty hardcore.
That's a Storm Spirit,
I
I
gotta
guess.
say, I'm a little bit. I actually am a bit afraid for Oreo. Banter buses. Bus is a bit strong. It's a bit scary. Although they were playing yesterday. Did they win the games yesterday? I can't remember. The the scrims. I don't know if you're around.
Oh no. Moto's Broodmother. Back Banter.
Seconds to go.
10 seconds to. Oh, I lost the scrim. Okay.
5 seconds.
Wait, and is Jay? Are you on? Oh my god! So they actually had all 7 members were available for Banter Bus, plus 10 for organization, for organizational skills. What a team. Okay, so they actually ban out Brood, so it looks like that's probably a targeted pick against Moto. Moto's Brood is not fun to be up against. It's not.
Moto can play quite a few heroes as well.
Yeah, he
like
can.
Ursa as well.
He is also, though, he is a pretty known quantity. Like, we've all played with and against Moto a lot more than we've played with and against Jackal. Like, we played with him some, but he's a little bit more of kind of their, not ringer because they're part of the team, but, you know, their kind of known standout player is a lot better known for Oreo than it is for Banter Bus. So it's easier to ban out his heroes. They do another, so it looks like Banter Bus is very much going against the, you like playing this hero and you play it well, let me take it from you. So they take away Moto's Brood, they take away Chilla's Medusa. And they just leave banning out the super annoying heroes that nobody wants to play against. The Troll and the Sniper. They leave that to Oreo. They say, you know what? You're going to get rid of the heroes that we both hate anyway, so we may as well just target ban against you. And seems to be working. So a lion. We had a lion the last
Probably
game.
Sarabai's lion.
Oh yeah, probably Sarabai's lion or Jay's lion. Jay plays a mean support, especially a mean sort of running around, stunning things, making plays support. So I think it could go to either of them, but I think it is definitely most likely going to be Sarabai and Jay in support, unless they have Zyron be a support. There's a possibility too. I think Chill's probably going to go with his carry thing. Moto's probably going to be offlaner or mid.
That's what I think. I think Moto mid and Jay Wolfley.
And
Juggernaut.
30
Juggernaut pick.
So I'm not surprised by how they haven't. So there was a time, I feel like a couple months ago, when Juggernaut was so annoying. It was like in every pub you're up against a Juggernaut, and in every pub you lost against the Juggernaut. But I feel like we haven't actually seen Jug as much lately. But I don't actually remember anything changing. Right, so the thing that brought him back into the meta was that his agility got buffed, and it just gave him so much more damage, and it actually allowed him to get what he needed out of lane, whereas before that was his big weakness, and that hasn't really changed.
I know they changed something to Juggernaut. I just can't remember what it was.
All right, I thought they hadn't changed anything, and it was just kind of
forgotten.
Gone out of style.
I think they did change something.
All right. Anybody from chat know what they changed that made Jug fall out of fashion? Let us know. But so they've got an Earth Shaker. So the question is as well, is this going to be a core support Earth Shaker? Because I love seeing me some core Shaker, but
Gaz loves his core Earth Shaker.
He does. He really does. So
depends if there's a Pudge or something, which you know Gaz will play. Gaz loves his Pudge as well.
Yeah. Okay, so they got an Ogre. So they've gone for the same thing as we saw last game. With a little bit of drafting supports first. Whereas Banderbus is already available in other cores. Alright, no Storm, they say. We saw Japple Lamau play Storm yesterday. We're not interested in seeing it again. No Slark, because fuck Slark. Oh, they changed base. Oh, so they did change his base agi. Okay.
It was
All
base
right.
actually.
Okay. Learn something new every day. So I guess that does make sense then. Okay, ban out the axe.
Radiant team.
I'm not sure who that is against. Does tank play axe? I feel like I've seen a tank axe. Or it might just be they've decided that fuck axe, which is,
Good hair,
which is
yeah.
fair enough.
10 seconds.
So who do you
to
think? So I've seen both. Yesterday in games we saw Gaz
go.
going mid.
5 seconds. Reserve time.
Okay,
Gaz
yeah, we're
mid?
getting the same thing. So Jug losing 6 of his agi, and the cast range for his ult for Omni Slash.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And also mana makes him mana's a bit worse for him now. Okay. Alright. That makes sense then. So disregard everything I was
Range.
saying before. I was completely and irrevocably wrong.
He's still a really strong hero.
Yeah. He's still really annoying, but that's why we're not seeing him in every single game. Alright, thinking carefully about this last ban. And no Viper. Okay. Alright, I'm not sure. I don't feel like there was gonna be a Viper anyway, to be honest. So who do you ban Viper against if you're thinking of picking? Like,
Yeah, I guess.
what does that tell us? It tells us maybe TA? Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I don't really know who plays TA on their team. Okay. Nice stunning
Lions
support.
pick.
Feel like Witch Doctor's always a good pick, but that's because I love Witch Doctor. I'm not gonna lie. Wow,
That's
Pat's
your really
saying
good
so
trialing.
far nobody on his team hates each other. That's definitely a plus. That's pretty helpful. So are you saying you think that
10
the heroes that
seconds
Banner
to
Bus
go.
has picked so far are going to be a try together?
5
And they're
looks
looking
like
for two
it.
soloers?
I think that's a really strong trialing.
Yeah, you get I can see easily dying to that many times. You've got the cast from the Witch Doctor, you've got the stun from the Earthshaker, a Jug spin doing lots of damage. It's difficult to deal with, especially if the fissure is skillfully placed. Might be a little bit doomed. Like when I had offlane on Enchantress or whatever, Earthshaker's actually the scariest.
10 seconds.
Like so
to
much more terrifying than any of the other stuns. Like
Five,
Lion's pretty annoying
seconds.
when Lion's pretty annoying with Hex's
Reserve
potential.
time.
Everything with the stun is a potential issue, but Fissure by far is just actually the worst.
That fish is such a good spell.
It's so good. I mean, it takes so much damage, or so much mana, but it's kind of brutal.
I mean, the good counter is having Mirana so she can just leap over, but
Oh yeah,
like
that's
they've
true.
already got the offlaner Centaur.
Yeah, I mean they could try and say, okay.
There's Gaz's Purge.
There's Gaz's Pudge. There it is. So it looks like he's not going to be doing the core shaker. They're probably just going to look for their offlaner
Gaz might
next.
be Roman. He might be Roman or offlane. Don't know for certain if he's mid.
Mm-hmm. They could also. I mean, we did see last game Centaur wasn't offlane. Last game Centaur was actually safe lane farming, but he did get the solo matchup because they went aggro try.
10
Yeah.
We'll have to see.
seconds.
It's not 100%
Seconds to
guaranteed.
go.
Like usually Centaur is offlane, but it's not 100%
5
guaranteed.
seconds.
And who do you think's going to do that? Is it going to be a Moto Centaur?
Reserve time.
No, I think Moto was still mid.
Okay.
So I'm still saying Jay Warflane, I think.
All right. I feel like Jay does, like, the vast majority of the time I see Jay play or play with Jay. He does a lot of supporting.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And he does supporting he's a very, very impactful support. Like, every time I'm casting a game and I see Jay playing, I'm like, oh, and Jay's doing shit that's incredibly helpful for his team. What a shocker. Like,
Right, now some.
is Zeus?
Zeus
Oh,
again.
Moto does Zeus. So it is going to be a Zeus Moto mid lane, I think. Moto used to be a dirty rotten
I think
Zeus
Moto does
picker.
use Zeus.
It's like actually one of his most plays, I think, or it
10
used to be. Last time I was
seconds to
Dota
go.
buff stalking people. So it was a while ago now,
5
but
seconds.
Moto Zeus can be a bit scary. This means that we do have 100% Zeus pick rate
Dire team
in the tournament so far. 100% Centaur pick rate, 100% Lion pick rate so far in the tournament. Yes, Disease Ridden. You missed the first game, which was Blue Power Van versus Pat, and it was actually a really good game. For those of you that missed it, it was a lot closer than at first it seemed. At first, it was like stupidly uneven.
320.
It was at one point it was 3-20, and kind of the XP and gold difference that you would imagine would go along with 3 versus 20. But they kept bringing it back and winning some pretty great team fights,
10
largely down
seconds
to
to
a
go.
lot of great positioning from Aoi and some jumping feeds
5
from
seconds.
Pat. But there were also some godly arrows, and it turned out to be a really good game. But
Radiance pick.
Blue
Oh, that's a good ban.
Pat
On the
pulled it out
spec.
in the end. Oh, yeah.
But spec works really well with Zeus.
Dire's
Oh, the
pick.
other possibility is that we could be seeing a Gaz Puck. I've seen Puck used to be one of Gaz's big heroes, but who do you think Jappel is? Do you think Jappel's the Jug?
I think Jappel is the puck.
Think Jappel's the Puck? Maybe we've got Tank on the Jug.
Jappel always
Gas
seems
on
to
the
play the
punch.
Roman hero,
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah,
10
you're right. Actually,
Like Storm and
seconds to
stuff.
go.
it does a lot of running around the map making murders.
5 seconds.
Oh, PA, that's a good pick.
Assassin.
Really good pick here. Oh, Cerebride's playing PA.
Oh wow! So they're mixing it up a bit on the rolls.
Traxon or farming recently.
Traxon or farming. Oh, that's great. I'm excited to see that. So we do have Chilla. Chilla's actually gonna be on the Scent. Zeus will be Moto. We'll have Zyron and Jay on Ogre and Lion. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys
I
and
guess they're
girls.
completely wrong.
Guess we're all like just completely wrong on everything. So I guess that happens. Welcome to Game of Pause. We've got the second game of the third season of TBFFTYNHO, and we have Banter Bus versus Oreo. Playing for Banter Bus, we have Quartex on the Witch Doctor, Droid's End on the support. I assume it's going to be support Earthshaker. Gaz will be on that Putka. Jappel Lamau on as suspected the Puck, and Tank on the Juggernaut. And playing for Team Oreo, we have Cerebi stepping out of her wheelhouse a little bit, going on that farming Phantom Assassin. Chilla going to be playing that Centaur Warrunner, also not a hero I've seen him play a whole lot of. Moto returning to some of his roots, playing that middle Zeus. Zyron will be playing the support Lion, and Jay, hoping for some ding-da-dings, playing the Ogre. We've got some pings. They're saying, hey, we wanna block that camp. Maybe block this camp. I don't know. They're definitely having some discussions.
Looks like Gaz is off lane with the boots first,
Oh yeah, right.
and Jappel will be mid.
So everybody, get your bets in. Get your bets in. Bets will close it. The game will close it at creep spawn. Do we have any more items on anyone? No. We didn't actually do career competition for last game. I thought about it at one point, and I just like
I think Radiant
don't
won
know,
that.
I didn't do it. What was it? What were the?
I can't remember, but Diaz was horrible.
Okay, let's see.
I did not like it.
Moto says that they've got an Arcana, so they win, and they do. They have a PA Arcana. So Chilla's going to be headed offline. That leaves. So who's actually? Yeah, right. So it's Aries farming safe lane. Moto and Med. Right. So what's Jappel gone? So he started with he's expecting to be against the Zeus, which will be a pretty good.
Nice, you got a magic stick.
Yeah. Crazy, buying a magic stick against the
Good.
Zeus. Who would have thought? Would have thought that would be a thing that people would do. Who would have imagined? Stream Sniper's not able to watch it. Oh dear. Yeah, so it is going to be interesting as well to see if Banter Bus has any advantage from having it's gonna have a coach, little extra eye. The observation. Okay, so positioning for the rune battle. Got 3 here, 3 versus 1, and 3 versus 1. So theoretically, right?
Battle starts.
Fire
in
should get
3,
top, Radiant should get bottom.
2, 1.
That looks like that's happening. They both decided which rune they wanted. Japple not even gonna. He's just like, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna go down here, block my creeps. This is an interesting. So we don't see this ward much. It gives great vision to try and help the offlaner, and it's such a brutal lane. Like we called from the beginning, such a brutal tri lane to be against that it really needs as much vision as possible. But it doesn't give him any rune vision. I guess they do get. Dire does have the top rune warded.
Oh yeah, that's
So
fine.
they can extrapolate, but everything's helpful. This is an interesting. So both teams have kind of gone for interesting aggressive wards for their offlane. So they get this one, which is usually kind of a ward that you see put down when you're maybe going for
Not entirely sure
gonna be
about
pushing.
this rune here. Ward, sorry. Here.
Which one? Pink?
Top one.
The top one, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Like it's not a word that you usually see at that point. Like I really like that word in certain situations when you're pushing the
Yeah, me
tower, when
too.
you think you might be able to get a dive, maybe when you had a rotation that you really don't think that they've seen. It can be super helpful. I mean, I guess it does help them spy out and know for sure that they're pulling and help them sort of say, okay, so I'll know Jay's on their team. So they know that the pull is happening instantly, so they can try and contest it if possible, but still maybe not what they wanted. It was what they were pinging out, interestingly, though, when they were having all those pings to begin with. Alright, they fail the pullover, only get 1 creep.
That pull is so hard to get right.
Yeah, I hate it so bad. I hate it so bad.
Get it right like 1 in 10.
Oh, we've got the 7 club. Okay, so now they've at one point, 2 cores for each team all had 7 last hits. So farming pretty evenly. Nobody's sort of running away with it yet. No kind of obvious differences. Japple got his bottle, but Moto also has his bottle and actually has an invis.
I'll take that.
So how's Chilla doing down here? He's really lagging behind in the last hits. Not as far behind as Gaz is, but
Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't need any farm.
he just needs to...
That's got 3 CS, which is really good already.
Oh, Chilla just fighting out. Cortex has
Oh, wow.
got a cask, but there's nothing that cask is going to bounce to. Basically just forces him to use one of his things. Oh, and he's actually got... He actually has leveled that. Which feels like a bit of a waste of mana. Yep. It's just like, well, okay then. Alright. I'm fine with that. Chillid hasn't gone for the point and return just to annoy the supports, which is something you'll see
Oh, I really
sometimes.
like that point in
I
return.
love that point in return. I hate being against that point in return. But he's decided, I guess he wants to have the hoof and double edge available. A bit of an aggressive build.
So you actually put a sentry to try and deward
And missed it, yeah. Because of
Yeah.
that kind of... Well, and
Good
also,
ward.
like... Because so much of the time, like, we end up warding right there, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I ward there, like, 100% of the time. I'm still amazed that it doesn't get de-warded in 100% of the in-houses that I play in. But, yeah, so nice avoid there on the obvious de-ward. Outthinked, outplayed. So who do you favor from the draft? Who do you think actually has the stronger draft going into this game? And looking at their lanes.
They're pretty even. Maybe I prefer Dyes.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Zeus pick.
Well, I mean, so basically the farmers in the end, it's a PA versus a jug. So
Yeah.
assuming that they kind of get equal farm, assuming that they've got that they both, you know, more or less
Yeah, I think I'd favour
do
the
similarly.
PA over
You'd
the-
favor the PA. I mean, so you don't necessarily see an MKB built much on jugs. They go for a lot of stacking ability. They go for a lot of increasing attack speed, so you can get those extra slashes in between Omni slashes. So it's a bit of a little bit of a detour, I feel, on the standard jug build to go MKB, but you kind of have to for the PA, right? Like,
Yeah, you do.
you can't not do that, or else the PA is just going to get out of hand. So it kind of forces, whereas PA doesn't really have to do anything different for the jug than she ordinarily will do. So it kind of forces a bit of different itemization on the jug. But that said, I mean, Oreo has a centaur as their offlaner that soaks up an enormous amount of damage in team fights, and a Zeus that puts out an enormous amount of damage, you know, in team fights or in general, and doesn't require the kind of careful positioning, doesn't require the kind of play that the Witch Doctor needs to get his big team fight damage off.
Oh, another thing about the Witch Doctor is the ulti is avoided by PA,
Oh, is it?
which could be big
blurred?
as well in fights.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
yeah. I didn't actually realize that, but you
that's
know,
another reason.
you're right.
I like
Right.
the PA picker.
But so I mean, they need Gaz to get a lot of meat on his bones to be able to be a bit of a frontliner. They need him to kind of potentially, you know, hook and eat the PA, or just take care of the Zeus before he's able to get his shit off for a team fight to go well for them.
Gaz has actually done really well to get level 4 already.
How is he on the? Let's see. Yeah, he's
A lot of levels.
he's tied with. So he's out leveled to the centaur so far. Oh my god, Frosty, please! Frosty, please! Okay. Pause gaming. Alright, let's go. Let's go. So Chill is going for his tranquils. Chill's actually not that far. He's got his tranquils, you know.
Yeah, he's got the
if he's got the courier. And that's going to be really helpful. They haven't shown a real willingness to go on him, to do the stun, into fissure, into spin. You know, they haven't. Chill has been allowed to be so aggressive in this lane, and he probably shouldn't have been. I feel like they probably should have been able to maybe take him down on one of those dives when he's running after the supports. All right,
Yes,
so they
he's always
fissure
been
him now,
Second.
but the fissure isn't gonna.
Jug is never mind.
Yeah.
It's not
So-
too.
So I feel like he's done really well in this lane, but it's not so much a matter of him doing well. Oh, Apple barely gets it. But Chilla's, that silence mid stomp. They get it now though, and that's a first blood. Supports are a little bit late to show up. They get this stun on Moto, but the cast on Moto, but he's actually got a haste that he got from top lane, I believe, and he's actually gonna be fine.
Dyer's bottom tower is being
See, I feel like Chilla's been allowed to do really well in his lane, but just because they haven't challenged him the way that they could have and should have.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
And
Yeah,
with
I
his
think
with
he
his
spent so
strengths.
much time stacking and pulling.
Yeah.
Oh, Pudge killed Sarabai.
Yeah, so that evens out the kill
Wow.
score, and that's a more I don't know. They killed the
Yeah, that's a
carry
very
versus
important
killing the mid laner. I don't know which is really more important. I guess slowing down the farm of the PA, especially when the PA's, you know, the
If
biggest
in the
their
tri
biggest
lane, yeah.
potential. Yeah, really hurts him.
is missing.
Here's my. There we go.
Ankles for Pudge.
Yeah,
Denied.
that's it in the lane. So they haven't killed the. They haven't actually been able to kill the centaur, challenge the centaur the way they should have. But his farms, Jug's farm has been great. You know, he's the highest CS on the map so far by a decent little margin at this point. So I guess that's what they're going for. They're just saying, hey, the safest farm, we don't necessarily have to kill Chilla so long as our Jug's getting the farm that a growing Jug needs. So that's been going more or less how they went. Oh, nice side. Although it's gonna put Zerbai under tower again. Jug gets a bounty, fills his bottle. How's Jabal doing? He fed first blood, which is pretty rough for him. But he's gonna be going. He's gonna get the DD.
Yeah, mid's pretty even.
Yeah.
Middle is
And so
missing.
how far is he? He's upgrading his wand. He's got his boots. So do you think he's gonna go? I don't know. When I did Puck Month, I pretty much always just rushed my blink, kind of as fast as I could after my boots, just because it felt so important. Do you think that's probably what he's gonna do here, or what do you think he might go for?
I think he needs the HP from treads this game.
It goes for that.
Before
Goes
he
for
gets
that
blink.
first. Okay, I could
Yeah, I
see
think
that.
treads are pretty important here.
I mean, we saw how fast he blew up when they got him in a
Yeah,
stun.
exactly.
And they have so many stuns that oh, this is he's
Oh, wow,
actually
he's
going
going
on
for
Moto.
Zeus.
He's got a
Nice stun
coil
by
up.
Earthshaker.
For this,
Okay.
I gave up
Nice stun by
immortality.
Earthshaker there.
Presumably a pity.
Yeah, stops him from getting away. And that's gonna help him out a lot in his lane. Help him recover from that early death.
He'll probably kill Ogre here as well. Oh, never mind.
He dodges. He's a dodger.
Oh, nearly hit.
It's up top.
Charge is nearly level 6 and he'll start roaming soon.
So he hasn't done great on the old CS, but like you said, he
Centaur
just
is
needs
level
that
6.
levels. Yeah, Centaur is kind of
Wow.
better. He's got more CS. He's been in better range. He's actually not that
nice.
far away from his blink. Oh, they get the puck again in the mid lane.
Radiant's
Jackal,
middle
please.
tower is being attacked.
Very sure what happened there, actually. Maybe the Ogre stunned him and
Yeah, possibly.
damage.
Chilla being a bit more cautious as he gets closer to his blink. He really wants to make sure that he doesn't feed some of that gold. He doesn't get slowed down in his progress. And the supports have kind of just decided to leave the lane more or less. They're heading around mid. They want to try and get Apple. Oh, actually, Apple's gone top.
Radiant's
They've
middle
decided
tower is under
they've
attack.
decided they want to slow down safe lane for them. And they know it. Gaz actually gets the hook on Zyro, and that's really surprising. He also gets the bite off. That's huge, especially considering that Centaur used his ult to get him away from that, and it just wasn't even fast enough because Gaz kind of insta bit. So nice support pick
This
off.
is where
They
you
could
want the
actually
ward
turn
behind the
that dive though. They're gonna get Zerbai. It looks like most likely one more hit. Yeah, doesn't dodge. Apple's in trouble though. Nice double stun from Zyron. Jappel's gonna die. It looks like, unless something goes horribly
Stop,
right for
don't
him.
die, fiddle.
Under attack.
Oh wow, they let him get his jump off. That's surprisingly.
Dire's top tower is being
Moto
attacked.
managed to kill Witch Doctor middle as well.
Oh wow. So it ends up being a support for a support, but a big dive that got that drew a TP, and wasn't punished at all. Was pretty surprising. Fully expected him to die there, but
This is a nice ward from Dion.
yeah, it
dire.
ended up.
Very rotations.
Just got another haste, another one. Let's see. Oh wow, that damage though.
I'll take that as tribute.
Oh,
Oh,
so close. Ah, nice.
Yeah, Apple needed to time his thing differently.
What a great start for Moto.
He was anticipating that. Oh, nice hook. Actually gets Jay. Gets him out of the equation, but Moto's just running away with it now. He's 4-1 at this point. Only died once. Doesn't have a lot of mana, but he does have a bottle. Cortex trying to get out of here. Might be able to. Moto's completely out of mana. Oh no, Cortex, what?
Oh no.
Cortex, what? You were fine, Cortex. You were fine.
Run, Lion. Oh no.
Oh, gives his life. The old solidarity feed with the enemy team. Oh, Japple wanting to go for the kill on Moto. Silences him. He's got low mana.
kill.
Gaz is here for the assist. And yeah, he actually ends up getting the kill. But it was it was a dominating streak. Not necessarily who you want that gold on, but definitely who you want the flush stack on. I haven't actually seen. Gaz is 5-0. Gaz has actually
he's
been
third
doing
in
really
net
well.
worth.
Third in net worth.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Central has his blink and mid looking
And-
for a gank.
Yeah, and getting these early kills is going to be really helpful for him when he skills his flush heap. They're kind of lacking in a lot of sort of damage soak, a lot of, dare I say, tank, unless he gets those flesh heap stacks. So it's really good for them that he's getting them.
Dyer's bottom tower has been destroyed.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Meanwhile, Sarabai has actually gone for the Mask of Madness build on the PA. Not necessarily. I feel like a lot of heroes build Mask of Madness that didn't used to, and PA might be one of those. But it's still something I feel like is a bit unusual on her.
Radiant's middle tower
I'm not
is
sure
under
about
siege.
Mask of Madness this game at all.
Yeah, especially considering that they
Guess it's
do
just for
so
farming
much
speed.
damage on the puck's got quite a bit of burst. The Earthshaker. If you get caught in an echo,
Oh wow.
oh wow, big fight.
Turn
Siren
around.
silence up. Oh, echoes used, and that's gonna be 3. So they used a couple of their big ultimates, but they end up getting everybody but the PA, who's MIA for that fight. Wow.
Be interesting.
Wow, that BM though.
I don't think Gaz expected 4 off the middle. Oh no, the other way around.
Dyer's middle
Gaz did
tower
well.
is under siege.
Yeah.
I don't think the Dire expected 4 off the middle.
Yeah. They're gonna get another. They're gonna get
Dyer's
another town
structures
too.
have been fortified.
It's the
Dyer's
EU
middle
stuff.
tower is being attacked. Dyer's middle tower has been destroyed.
The actions of Jordan and do not represent the thoughts of Banter. Alright, duly noted. So how does that actually affect us? So it puts Jug and Puck up there. I mean, they did lose Gaz, and they did lose Gaz's streak, but getting more gold on that Puck, getting more gold on that Jug, pretty
Yeah, this is looking really good for Banter right now. Jug can get Roshan whenever he wants.
Alright, what's Moto? Moto's actually gone for a Blink Dagger that he now has. He's just gotten, I guess, to help him with the sort of pick-off potential of his early damage against some of their squishier supports. He needs to be careful against Gaz, though. Oh, gorgeous hook! And was there even a? They had a ward. They had a ward here. Where does that reach, though? Yeah, I guess it did reach him. It did reach him. He was able to see, but still a nice sort of leading the hook. Nice sort of timing. Nice little kill on him.
Should just be watching Gaz, I think. Finding all the hooks and kills.
Yeah, he's got his blink now as well. So he's got really similar
Oh, wow,
items to what the Zeus has gone for. Oh, where's Zeus's blink? Is it on the?
Dyer's
I thought
bottom
Zeus went
tower
blink.
is
Why am
under
I?
siege.
Am I?
Yeah, he's
no,
got
he's
it
got
now.
it. He's got it now. Okay. I don't know how I missed that. Moto though, getting stunned, but living.
Dyer's
And
bottom
actually, a
tower
nice
is
little
being
multicast there
attacked.
is gonna get the. Oh, he's a deny king. He's a king of the suicide. Alright, who's the Maledict on? Maledict's on Jay, but Jay's gonna be fine. Maledict's also only level 1. He's gone for Mass Cast.
Only Blink Dagger's out right now.
How many? Let's count. Let's count the
There's
blinks.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 2 for each team, so they're even on the blink game. Although Sarabai does have a natural blink, and Japple kind of has a natural blink too, sort of ish, kind of. Surprisingly though, they don't have a blink yet on the Earthshaker. He's actually nowhere near it. He's got he's buying the wards rather than the Witch Doctor buying the wards. Oh, Witch Doctor's bought a sentry. I don't know. Feels like maybe they should be prioritizing the blink on the Earthshaker a bit more than they are, so they can get those big blink eppies, or big blink echoes. Ocho cincos. Alright. Oh wow. Okay, so they smoke, but the smoke breaks as Chilla blinks away, but now he's caught behind the enemy team, gets stunned while he's being bit. A lot of burst damage. Easy pick off. 4 there versus only 1 poor little centaur man, so he's gone. Right, what are we going for in Siren? So he's not going for early blink on him. So we went for a Mask of Mana. So both safe lane farming carries have opted for the mask, but it's a much more natural choice, I feel, on the Jug than it is on the PA. He hasn't started building at all towards his MKB though. But we also haven't seen Sarabai really show up.
He's got an SMY already. Yeah, this Jug is huge.
Yeah. I mean, compare the net worth, right? So Jug's got almost 9k net worth, where PA, the soon-to-be murdered PA, I was talking about getting those burst pickoffs. Gaz is in trouble for it, but it allows for that. Ooh, Droidzen gets his Ocho off. Nice Witch Doctor ult as well. Lion gives his life to stop it, but at the point that he stopped it, it had already sort of done its damage, and he just ends up feeding for it. Probably could have just run away and let it happen. Maybe might have survived, but either way, that team fight was a bit of a disaster for them, and they're gonna lose another tower. It seems like every time a team fight goes favorably for Banter, Tank is right there ready to take down another tower. That's the third tower he's taken. I'm not sure if he's gotten the last hits on all of them, but he's been.
Are they gonna find a stack as well?
Oh, that hurts. Yeah. So what do we got as far as items on the PA? It's gone Ring. What do you think that Ring's actually going to be for? Is going Battle Fury on
Battle
the PA
Fury,
after Mask of Madness? Are we sure?
I don't see why not, to be honest. I think she needs to catch up with farm.
Okay. And he'd rather see that than... I mean, we did speculate the Mask... Oh! Nice hook, guys. Wow. Picking on the carry.
Really good hook.
It really was. He's a bit stuck there until his blinks up cooldown, but he's out now. So with that, it's 18-9. It's fully double the kill score, and they're getting more and more ahead. They're up at 10k. It didn't feel like it. Doesn't really feel like it, but I guess a lot of that is concentrated on the Jug, and just the difference there. The Jug and Japple as well has had a rough start, but he's come back with a vengeance. He's actually 6-3 now. Whereas before I think he was 1-3. He's managed to pick up an additional 5 kills without dying again, so pretty good, pretty good.
Radiant pinging out Roshan if we're gonna do it soon.
Yeah, it is back up. Or has it been killed? I feel like
nah, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't been killed. I'm confusing it with last game. All right, Tank's actually got 3,500 gold. What do you think? What do you think he goes for next? Do you think he goes for the MKB to deal with PA, or I mean, he's been perfectly safe,
MKB,
just kind of ignoring her so far, but eventually, yeah. All right, well, we'll see.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, fight top.
Oh wow, yeah. They get out.
Nice to catch out the puck.
And who did that?
That's surprising.
Lion got the gold, which isn't necessarily what you want, but it is pretty helpful. I mean, he is so. We've been focusing a lot on the Jug just because the Jug is so far ahead. But, you know, Puck is too. Puck is too. A kill on him, also pretty significant. I will say, though, I kind of hate the PA Arcana. And I kind of hate Mask of Madness on PA. But together, at least they look cool. PA Arcana Mask of Madness does at least look pretty cool. So.
It does look pretty cool.
We just got that going.
Oh, and the Bloodlust.
And the Bloodlust as well. All the red-handed.
Oh
Dominating.
man,
Oh, tank.
so much damage coming out the Chuck. Oh,
Mm-hmm. You mistook. Cortex,
Oh,
probably need to
BKB.
heal yourself. Oh!
I'm very surprised with the BKB pick.
Yeah,
here.
so am I. Especially considering he already has a skill that helps him avoid a lot of that. Already gives him,
4-0.
already has some magic resistance built in.
4-0 with 10 CS a minute. Didn't need to build defensive items.
I guess he's saying he saw last game and how hard Pat's team tried to throw last game, and he's decided he's not going to be doing that. Can't attack during Blade Fury though, can't you though?
Sorry?
Can you not attack? I don't play Jack. I thought you could attack during Blade Fury.
No. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, neither.
I've seen Jugs take down towers in Blade Fury.
Yeah. Alright, so start by taking the stack.
Smoke. Now's the perfect time to smoke.
Okay.
You salty just went down.
Yeah. And that little wheeze after the smoke is just crazy. Yeah, everybody's saying you can. That's what I thought. You can
Dire's top
attack during
tower
that.
is under attack.
Alright. They could
It
be
is
in
space for
trouble.
Chuck.
They see a Moto, the ball. Nice insta
No.
bite. Gas has been really good with getting his bite off. Just really quickly. Saying he wants to do a lot of right. And that's yeah, there's no issue with that. He can right click during Blade Fury. But Blade Fury also prevents all of the CC.
Roshan has fallen to the
Roshan
radiant.
has fallen to the
Talenti.
ground.
Haste.
Alright.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Okay. That's already up again.
Tower is under attack.
Skill literally always up. Nice
Oh,
ult.
no.
Wow, nice ult from Tank. And kind of lucky bounces too that he ends up bouncing,
Dire's middle
solo
tower is
bouncing to the
under
PA.
siege.
Because that's a better kill than that's a better kill.
Dire's middle
I don't think
tower
there's a lot
is being
Oreo can do
attacked.
right now.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
I don't know that either. Interesting.
Looks like Rax.
Yeah, looks like this is probably it. I don't see them coming back from this. I mean, we said that
Yeah,
last
neither.
game, but it's been a much
Yeah,
more
true.
sort of scaling. They're at
Dire's middle
15k,
tower
23
is
minutes
under
in.
siege.
Not really, and there's not really a big. It's not really a big. Oh, unless they get a kill on Tank here, which it looks like they will.
It's fine, yes,
Oh,
an
it's an
Aegis.
Aegis.
Did you not?
Okay. But that might have been the beginning of the throw if they get that kill, but no.
God bless.
Okay, what's Apple got? He went for the invincible Yule's builds. Gaz got 13 flash sheep stacks. He's got a ring of health as well. Interesting. Tank, yeah, looks like now he's gonna be building that MKB. It's likely. Ooh, Gaz is potentially in a lot of trouble here. Oh, big Echo Slam though. In return, Droid's gonna fall, but he's gonna take most of the enemy team with him.
Yeah,
That's
it
4
doesn't
of them.
have
Only
enough
one.
damage.
Yeah, it doesn't have enough. Only one left alive is Jay, and not for long. So that ends up being a 2 for 5. 2 for 5. They've got buybacks available, but they're poised to take.
That's as well as it
Banter
could
is
have gone.
poised to take the racks. Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under
There it
attack.
goes. It looks like they're not even gonna buy back on Moto. They just kind of accept this Rax is definitely gone.
Dire's middle barracks is being attacked.
I'm surprised I haven't called it yet, honestly.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Lucky region. It's always nice. So what do you, is there anything Oreo can really do to get back in this, you think?
Earth thanks you.
What do you
no,
think should be
not
their
at all.
play?
I think,
Oh, look at it go.
well, they can't farm in the map. I just think it's over, to be honest.
Dire's top tower is under siege.
I guess we just wait and see and farm. Because that's what we're doing. And stand in their base. And be afraid. Be very afraid.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
Oh, wow.
Stay near.
Really wants this kill.
Wow.
That was pretty lucky
Oh
bounce.
god, yeah, it was. Managed to get over to the 2. Bounce between them. Pick up 2 easy kills. Oh!
Right, really creep wave.
He does actually get hexed up. Japple has lost his ability to CC. Oh, that jump though!
That hook was so close.
Yeah, it was really close.
Dire's top tower is under attack. But just continue doing whatever it was you were doing. Dire's top tower is being attacked. Dire's top tower has been destroyed.
I feel like Banter's doing exactly what they should do. Just sort of chase them back
Dire's
far
top
enough
tower
that
is under siege.
that they can't really contest, murder their buildings. Clean this up nice and easy.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
And that's about it.
Oh, look
So
at
is
it
this...
go.
We were expecting this game to maybe be a bit more even than I think it
Dire's
turned out
top
to be.
barracks is being
In the end, I
attacked.
Yeah,
think
for sure.
Tank was a little bit of a dark
Dire's
horse.
top barracks
In the
is
end, it
being
ended up
Gaz
doing...
was by far MVP.
Yeah, Gaz
His
did.
hooks were amazing.
There were some pretty great hooks there that really made a difference as well, especially
Then
the
the
kind
solo
of
kill on
early,
the PA.
yeah, the solo kills in the PA. I think there's more than one of them, and there were some really good hooks on the PA, just slowing her down, keeping her from
Dire's
being an
bottom
issue.
tower is under
Especially
attack.
considering Jug went so long before he built an
so that
MKB.
it
Has
will
he
penetrate
even?
your wizard's cap.
Yeah, he's got it now, but he went so long before he built an MKB that if the PA had started getting out of control, it could have been a bit more of an issue. Maybe they lose a team fight or two. Maybe it slows down their momentum. So well played from Gaz. Well played in his lane. And I think definitely bot lane could have gone better for Banter Bus as far as killing the Centaur, but it didn't end up mattering because they got what they needed, which was farm for their Jug. Strong champ
Villa
is
got a
strong.
really good timing on his blink.
Who did? Chile?
Villa.
Yeah. But I mean that blink stun, right? That initiation is only as good as the follow up, and the follow up just wasn't there. In the end, they didn't get the farm on the heroes that they needed to get the farm on. Treocon saying Gaz redeemed himself. What was he redeeming himself from? What did he need redeeming for? Was it for yesterday? Was it losing the scrims yesterday he needed redemption for? Da-ding, 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 da-ding. Alright, come on guys. Come on guys, you can end the game now. It's fine. Look, Ags on Puck is wonderful. I don't even want to see you hate and try.
What does Axe do on Puck?
It makes it so it makes it the stun
Increases.
go crazy big, and it makes it go through magic immunity, which is huge.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so they can BKB and try and get out of there, and you're like, oh no. In fact, you tried to run out of it because you thought you'd be fine, and now you're stunned for 100 fucking years. Is basically what Ags on Puck does. It used to be awful, and they changed it just sort of a few months ago. Tepi Kukumi, if you're talking to me, that's in the FAQ. Silence.
Oh yes, Trey, I remember.
What do you remember? What happened?
We just played like an online game.
Oh, I see.
Up and Gaz had a horrible game.
I see.
But it wasn't really Gaz's fault. Our game to play Pudge.
Alright, looks like we're just kind of waiting it out. Waiting for the
Returned.
end at this point. Which I don't think it'll be too
They
long.
have to kill Jug once. Have to.
Just
I don't
once.
think they will.
Just once. What is he now?
Wow. They're actually
He's
gonna wait
like-
for the next Roshan.
He's actually 10-0. I didn't even realize.
Scotty.
Did not even realize.
Pretty sure Chuck can 1v.
Well, my translate thing isn't working in Better Twitch TV anymore. Weird.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
Double damage.
My God, please. Please, boys. You have the power to end this. They just wanna drag out their time. They wanna extend it. They want to extend. Oh, that's an old joke. They're literally just dragging this out. I feel like they can go finish off the last racks pretty much any time they want. How far ahead are they? Yeah, they're like 30k. There's not really any way of them coming back from this.
Silence.
What's that now? Oh, it's 30.
It's a pretty brutal lead. Please, guys, please.
Fine, Roshan's nearly up. What about the zoom out feature? Ah, there it is.
The zoom out feature is so nice. It feels so peaceful when you're floating so high above the map. Nothing can go wrong. Jug literally has 3 times. Oh God. Yeah, he does. Literally 3 times PA's net worth. Okay, they take a rush. This feels like a BM rush when you're this far ahead and you just got the 1 racks left. Feels like a bit of a BM move to
Roshan has been killed by the
to take
radiant.
thing.
Immortality.
There we go.
Is it? Yeah. There they go. I'm getting distracted by things. But, yeah. They're gonna clean this up now. Seems good.
Radiant.
And that was a pretty quick, well, it wasn't, it ended up being longer than it felt like it needed to be. It ended up being 30
very one-sided.
minutes. But yeah, it was extremely one-sided. That was kind of the game that we felt like the first game was gonna be.